Hello, everybody. I think we're going to do a little mini reading here for all of us. I've had a few requests, and there can be private ones, of course, but I've been getting, in my practice with the cards and study with theologies, I've been getting a lot of this kind of reading, and I think it's a general reading for us all, just to help us get organized in these moments ahead. And the major message was barter system. We are uniquely set up for this with the internet. We are able to do a lot of it. We don't have to regulate. We can just start out and do this. And we all have something to offer on one level or another. And you never know what will help one person out. Remember the movie Phenomena? Yes, John Travolta, I know. But his character instantly, when he got his so-called powers, set up barter. That was one of the first things his character did. And there's a reason for that. As we are all finding out, that's about all we got left right now. I don't want to sound alarm bells, but if you think ahead a few steps, we're almost there nationwide. And all for whatever you consider this to be, true, hoax, whatever you consider it, the results are the same, and we ought to just go ahead and flow with it. Stay on the board, folks. So this is the first major message to come out, and it's barter. We all have things to offer, especially in our own spheres. Already I can think of two things I'd like to barter with people, and two needs that I need satisfied to continue this kind of aspect, which is the cards. More and more we are coming up against stone brick walls that we never saw coming, or if we did, thought we were only being not hysterical, but not reality based. Well, we are reality based, and here we are. We're going to get in the ashes. We are in the ashes. We are going to watch the ashes happen. We are feeling the effects. We are also the phoenix. We're going to need new leadership, of course. We're going to need, on the barter system, small scale all the way up. We have to demand it. There's no foo-foo here. No fooling around. We're dead serious now. We don't feel like we're up to it, a lot of us, because we're old or we're beat up or we can't do this or we can't do that. But we can do a hell of a lot of stuff when we get our heads together, folks. So let's start. So we all kind of feel that way. Sometimes you need to pull in and regroup. I highly recommend it. I like subliminals because they really, really help your attitude. And right now we need that attitude to be buoyant. The whole point is to stay on the board. Don't get wiped out, man. Just stay on the board. All right. So as soon as the new leadership kicks in, there'll be a lot more help out there. Right now we're kind of having to scramble. So here's a scramble. Get your shit together. Take time if you need it. You got the time right now. It's a blessing in disguise. Home, family, loved ones. Prioritize. From all this comes whole new choices. Whole new situations that we never dreamt of. So keep your mind positive. Attract what you want. I know. Sounds like it's undoable right now, but you can. If you have to learn new stuff, learn it. This is the moment. We got the time to do it. Everything can be done online. You don't have to get a degree. Just get the skill, get the know-how. It's a whole new opportunity once you do this. Everything opens up. Instead of all the doom and gloom, you see the last few years can be interesting and productive, and hopefully again we can socialize soon, because I know I'm going to go nuts if I don't have some live music, so that's the way it is. But for all of us, we're all feeling a bit tied. Our hands are tied. We're afraid, we want to run. There's no place to run because we have responsibilities and we are adults. We've got the strength, we just have to regroup, regroup, regroup. However works for you. If you don't know how to do it right now, if you're flailing, be my guest. Come to the cards more often. They really help. And I'm going to do the I Ching here, starting here pretty quick. That's my favorite counselor in the world. We are all feeling a bit bound and up to the task. That's bullshit. We got to get over that. Those are the kind of voices we don't need to listen to anymore. We are up to it. Whatever capacity we have, we're up to it. Just means getting down on our hands and knees. And I don't mean praying, folks. Although you can if that's your inclination. I pray every day, all the time, every breath. That's not what Christians call praying. Anyway, it takes getting back to the basics, just humbling ourselves and getting down into the dirty work, and it will slowly amass again. We will, not that we need a consumer society ever again, thank God, but we can be comfortable in these last few years, at least for a while. I, at this point in the reading, ask for guidance. I don't know which flavor you care for, but I think of it as the chi, the Tao, that we all are in this together. We're all drops in this one huge ocean. And we are a wave, and we are the ebb, and we are the flow. So remember that. Together, guys. Even when we're alone, we're together. Because of this, I don't know what to do when the net goes down. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, draw on your strengths. Look to those who are strong in your community, wherever you are, or your family, whatever you need, and organize with them. Not heavy duty, not like unions or what. But for instance, with barter, get to know who has what capabilities and what, like a village. Let's be a village. Let's assign each other tasks, and we can do this. If we can't do it, we'll choose another task, but we can do this. So feeling unable to make decisions is very normal right now. Don't let it freak you out. Really, seriously, don't let it freak you out. If you need to pull back into any of this, PM me, it's fine. I don't mind any time of day. We're all going to have to start pitching in on our levels, whatever they are. And musicians, we need you most of all. Artists, especially musicians. These home concerts are going to save a lot of lives. Thank you so much. The possibility of abuse spiking is real and already happening. So let's calm spirits while we can. Let's express it, our angst, through music, through artwork, through counseling with others, if you can. Just a shoulder to cry on is often good. Of course, we can't get that close to each other now, can we? It's tricky. We are restricted by our past responses. That's the thing holding us back right now. We have to think new. Our boxes are all shattered. We have to think new in everything. It's there in us to do so. We cope as Phoenix. We cope as gardeners. The Eden story. Don't get me started. Anyway, sometimes it's a collective that will get us through, and that's where we're at now, folks. We can do it on the net. And I'm totally confident and totally trusting in all of you to do as you can from where you are. Because there's a whole brand new world out there that we haven't seen yet. Sparkly, at least for a while. Remember, I'm an Anther. I think abrupt climate change is going to hit really hard this year, so Have your go kits ready. That's something we can all do, not just prepping, but having our go kits ready. Look it up if you don't know what it is. We'll have a clinic someday. Anyway, thanks for joining me here, and this is a taste of what's to come.